He was with him. It's a game spitter, y'all. Subscribe, like, share the video. That boy Ralo back in the headlines. He getting a lot of backlash like he always usually do since he been home, right? But yeah, he was seen with that boy Woody and Ysl Mondo. And he getting a lot of backlash from that. He getting called all type of names. He getting called a rat. He getting called a rat lover. And he lame and this and that, which Ralo understood doing that, what he was going to do. One that can work in his favor, it's going to keep him in the headlines. Whether it's good or bad, Ralo going to always figure out how to stay in these headlines. If it ain't music, it's going to be, if he can't do it with the music, it's going to be with shit like that right there. Speaking on Scooter, this situation right here, other topics, Big Meech, whoever, like Ralo going to find his way to get in the algorithm. And he knew, linking up with Woody, that's exactly what he was going to do. So it's free promotion. All the bloggers, all the big blogs going to speak on it. So if he dropping any kind of music or whatever he got going on, you're going to go to his page and see it. So it's a smart business move. Now, when it comes to the street, that's where, the disrespect comes. Now, with Ralo, he going to talk that Muslim talk. He going to put God in front of everything because he can't really go the street route. He can't come from that angle, so he got to go with God. But Woody, he got baptized. So Woody, he under a Christian type of movement, not Muslim. Woody ain't got baptized. He under Jesus. Jesus is king. We ain't heard Woody going Muslim, so it ain't no Muslim meetup. So Ralo can't really go with that narrative. See, this the type of shit, though, young Scooter wouldn't approve of. If Scooter still was alive and he seen that, Scooter probably would have said something slick or made a story post, shaking my head, fuck the streets over with, some shit like that. Because that would definitely put the stamp on Scooter not fucking with Ralo like that or stand far away from him. Because Scooter gonna pick Thug's side. Scooter was at Thug court date. So why would, if he see Ralo hanging with Woody, why would Scooter then make it right with Ralo? Same thing, because if that was the case, if everybody really fuck with Woody like that, Big Bank and Baby J, DJ Scream, they'll have them on Big Fat Podcast. You'll see more of the real Atlanta street niggas embracing them. You see what I'm saying? The Pee Wee Longways, like all them niggas there. So, like, nah. But Ralo probably doing it because, one, benefits come with fucking with Woody. You going viral on the internet. Keep the people talking, good or bad. Because it really go against everything Ralo, it's what he stand for and stand on. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the whole point of going around all these different blogs and coming with your paperwork and all this stuff? Evidently, you want to still be looked at like a real street nigga that didn't fold. Because if it was really about God and Allah, you wouldn't have to go on Big Facts and this platform, academics, have paperwork party. All that paperwork parties for Satan. Satan throw paperwork parties. God wouldn't care who you told on. If you told on another drug dealer that's sinning, that's committing genocide and treason. So you ain't doing that for God. You can't say denying Woody is going against Muslim when you were just doing the video with Tay Savage saying, let's go loot, niggas! Let's go shoot, nigga! Let's go loot, nigga! Let's go shoot, nigga! Come on, man. So you're going against, every time you rap, you're going against Muslims. Every time you rap. So you can't really come that route. Yeah, so understand what I'm saying when I'm saying that. Satan only throw paperwork parties because a paperwork party is all about a sin that you didn't commit, which is not telling on another sin situation, whether it's a robbery, murder,
drug dealing, trafficking, treason, genocide, scamming, everything that God don't honor. Everything that Jesus, Buddha, Allah, they don't honor none of that. So how can Ralo say Muslim about this situation, but then turn around and go right back into Satan world? Then Ralo, I say this, then Ralo say, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. So what I can correct, I try to make right. Or do you try to make right when you in the hot seat? Do you try to make it right when you only in the hot seat? Because like any other time, it's all good. When you need Satan to come through for you, he come through. Because I don't care what Ralo say, most of the shit that he got come from Satan world. He didn't make all that money. He didn't get them properties off Muslim money, righteous money. He performed, promoters call him. Yeah, he got to talk that street talk, that Satan talk. So the only time Allah come through for Ralo is when he in jail, when he just praying and stuff like that. But when he want cars, jewelry, them twins he be always in the picture with, he get all that from the man downstairs. You take Satan away from Ralo life and everything that Satan gave him, only thing Ralo have is that Muslim robe and the thing he put around his head, and yeah, and his little towel that he, get on his knees on, a book, the Quran. That's it. You take Satan away from Ralo, he don't have no story. There's no need for no interview. You can't do an interview with Ralo and just put Muslim in the title and you're gonna get your money back if you gave Ralo $10,000 for the interview. You gotta put Ralo speaks on Gucci Man, Ralo speaks on the passing of young Scooter, Ralo speaks on Birdman, Ralo speaks on snitching allegations, Ralo speak on stuff like that. His drug empire. Ralo speaks on Future. That's what it got to be. And then after he get the backlash, he'll scream all this Muslim talk. But then when he talking, he's still cussing. That's why they call it a cuss word, because that comes from Satan. He can't even stop cussing. He got to say F this and shit this and bitch this, and he can't even stop cussing for Allah. You think if he get to heaven, Allah want him to cuss? Come on, man. Like, he can't even clean it up. But he think he, just because he don't smoke or do this and that, or just because he ain't telling nobody to go delete him, and nah, bro, like. So I can't say he really trying to change for the better, because, man, that's the small things you could stop. How you trying to change for the better when how you get your money is for the worse? You think Ralo just thinking he balancing it out, like his good, his bad with the good. So these two men, yeah, they squash their beef. But what they finna do? They finna do the 20 verse 1. That's under Satan shit. That's not righteous. You lusting, picking females, ones you want to sleep with. It's still layers in hell for that. Okay, wow, y'all not thugging no more. Y'all still gambling. Y'all lusting over women. It's a layer in hell for lusting. Y'all still probably pop a pill or two. It's just an image, that's all. They're not really just walking with God 24/7, because they wouldn't do the YouTube stuff. And the only reason why they're not really pushing violence is because, like Ralo saying, ain't nobody doing nothing. Niggas, drop their nuts on Woody and he survive it. Is he gonna turn the other cheek or is he gonna get right back in that field? Ralo, it's the reason why Ralo got all these men around him, because he ready for the bullshit. He ain't just keeping faith with God. And yeah. It's the reason why he'll go put diamonds all in his mouth and wear all the chains. Who is that for? It ain't for Jesus' children or Allah children. They don't care about no diamonds in your mouth and all the jewelry and the watches, all the shit. Who that for? That's Satan women, right? Satan children for the image, right? Yeah, okay. Telling y'all, man, with the Muslims, man, it's two sides of them when it comes to the street side of the Muslims. They pray like they supposed to every day and all that there. But after that, they go right back to Satan politics. They don't walk in Allah politics all day. Only when they praying. Only when they come together. When they come together after the God talk, what they talking about? Is they trading war stories? Is they lusting? Talking about that? What they talking about? Dirty money? And they not really unforgiving like Christians are. Christians got Jesus children way more forgiving. Way more. They be way more serious about when they get their life to God versus the street side of the Muslims. It just ain't like with the Muslims, it's just more beneficial to roll that way. When you in hard times like jail, you need protection. It be for the wrong reasons. If you're a street guy, it's way more benefits for you to become a Muslim versus a Christian. If you're a street guy, you still got one foot in, one foot out. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to all the rappers that's Muslims, ain't none of them fully Muslims. They still got half of their body still a demon side. None of them really make no Muslim songs. Christians got plenty of songs. Melodies in heaven, rain down on me. They ain't got no song like that. Now, they was to go in the booth and make that same song for Allah. The remix that melodies in heaven. They gonna be so ignorant. And they gonna remix it and say this right here. Ecstasy and Perkins, rain down on me. Rain down on me. Cause you know they fiend. Then they say this right here. Take that condom off from dog that home. Honey, pack me. Honey, pack me. Cause you know they hitting everything wrong. Then they say this right here. Did they lace your blunt with meth or coke? Perky's calling. Perky's calling. I ain't lying. They can't even make a Muslim song right without putting a little bit of Satan sprinkle tinkle on top of it. Oh, and answer this too, y'all. Do y'all feel like Ralo still would have linked up with Woody if everybody still was embracing him like they was when he first had his run before he got locked up? Like if Scooter was still here, the Thugs, the Gucci Mans, everybody, like all the real street niggas, they was really still embracing him. Will Ralo still link up with Woody? Or is Ralo only doing it because he already done lost them friends? They already don't share his stuff. They don't even tell him happy birthday. Y'all remember now. If he was really getting all this love, will he still keep that same energy? Y'all drop the comments, man. Y'all let me know.
So this is the type of shit that Boosie and all them, I'd be like shaking my head like, what you and Woody got in common? Because y'all both told. That's what Boosie will say. Now, it's a good business move for the internet because Ralo can be going more toward the internet wave. He link up with Woody, and Woody bring him in the 20 verse ones, and link up with the other dude that be trying to catch phase all the time. And him and Woody start doing interviews and just going crazy online, going to different blogs, and he kill that lane right there, that market right there. Because Ralo can feel like, y'all niggas ain't gonna fuck with me no way. So why the fuck I'm gonna be, why wouldn't I have open arms to Lil Woody? Woody don't give a damn regardless. Woody, he out of there. Like on the internet, he good. Woody gonna maintain his lifestyle. All he got to do is stay funny, stay viral, and he good. Making people laugh and doing shit like that. See, Woody's smart when it comes to the internet. Woody didn't figure out how to work the internet, what the people want. They want to laugh. They like tough guys and they want to laugh. So if you can be tough, have that tough image, and make people laugh, especially females, you in there. Do interviews, go viral, get serious, then push peace with the kids. See, Ralo can do that with Woody. It could be Woody, the other dude that be catching fades. Ralo put his brand, his money behind it, and they can start, giving back to the kids, leading them in the right path, speaking at juvenile jails if they can, speaking at boot camps, feeding the homeless. They can do a whole movement like that. You see what I'm saying? And Ralo already, everybody who's saying Ralo a lame and he a rat and all this stuff, Ralo already done counted all these dudes out of his head anyway, like out of his picture, out of his niggas he a fuck with. He ain't counting on these type of guys anyway to fuck with him. Because it seems like it don't matter what we say about Ralo, music trash, voice squeaky, he aggravating, whatever you want to call him, it ain't changing his lifestyle. Nigga still living the same way. He's still getting booked up, still doing interviews. So in Ralo's eyes, in his head, he ain't losing. So Ralo done figured out, like, good or bad, I see why Charleston White do what he do. Whether they saying fuck Ralo, they fuck Ralo. We still can't take the fact from Ralo that he's still for his people though. No matter what movie he make, that man give back. He got a good heart. That's what I see. Yeah, I see him giving back. Always got his people around, making sure everybody's straight. He's not a stingy guy. Even though he getting all this hate online, it be on and off, on and off. But in real life, it don't seem like it's like that. Yeah, like for everybody that's on the code, that's standing on the code, that's about the code, that preach the code, Ralo got to understand they got a right to feel like how they feel. Because the image that you push off is, nigga, I stick to the code. I ain't no rat. I don't fuck with them. I don't hang with them. They'll look at you like you contradict yourself all the time. Like you keep going back and forth. 1 minute you a real street nigga and you're a gangster, you bust your gun. Next minute you're a law. Next minute you defending yourself from snitching. Next minute you hanging with them. You see what I'm saying? So, like I say, all the people that got something to say about this situation right here, they wouldn't have fucked with Ralo whether he linked up with Woody or not. Because they already felt that way about Ralo. You see what I'm saying? So Ralo gonna push it off. Like I say, he gonna talk that Muslim talk, and then he gonna talk what he do for his people, what he do for his mama, what he do for his partner's mama, his partners, his whoever around him. How many people he helped? Because he know when you talk like that, it ain't too much you can really say to go against that. Only thing a street nigga can say that's standing on code is, yeah, I understand that. I salute that. I respect that. But what about this? You preach this though. You get money off this. When you go in that booth, what you gonna rap like? When you go in that booth, you need to start rapping like you need to talk about giving back, God, doing for your mama, doing for everybody around you, building properties. Rap about that. Stop talking about dog food, marijuana, all these female jewelry. Like, stop talking about the fast life. You keep capitalizing off the street lifestyle, but then when it's time to stand on business, you always got an excuse or a reason or whatever. Or you pick and choose. You see what I'm saying? So Ralo knew all this shit was gonna come when he did that shit. He'll push off like he don't care, but he probably like the attention. He like his name going all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like going viral. Ain't no way, because he wouldn't do the things that he do. Like I say,
The people not wrong for feeling like how they feel. The people who stand on code, who really on that, they can talk like that. They can say whatever they want to say to Ralo, how they feel about Lil Woody. Yeah. Now it do put Lil Woody in more danger because anytime, see, Woody got to have a conversation with the niggas he fuck with. They need to stop saying, man, Woody riding around with his helmet off, anybody did nothing. It's like you poking the bear. Because Woody got mad at Charleston White for some shit like that. So Woody need to get mad at Ralo and everybody else too. It's like they begging niggas to do something. If somebody make a post and then they post you, they make a post, say something, then they make another post with you. Look, he ain't got his helmet on. It's like, damn. Then they saying when y'all do step on him, like he know it's coming. When y'all do step on him, I still ain't gonna respect it. So that ain't good energy. And Woody head ain't no way he like that shit when them niggas be doing that. Cause it's like, cause it'll put Woody in a situation like, Woody, you don't need to be riding around this bitch without no straps. You know what I'm saying? Like, you riding around lacking money on you, racks, all the jewelry on you, and you got all these rappers saying they ain't did nothing to you yet. When y'all do something, they ain't gonna respect it. Shit like that shouldn't make Woody feel like a tough guy. That should make Woody feel like a marked man. Like, it can happen any day. Any day. It don't matter. Woody could be riding around 1,000 days, 1,000,000 days. 1,000,001, something happened. Somebody run him over, hit him on a four-wheeler. He flip off the four-wheeler, break both his legs, paralyzed. Somebody just step on him. Because he ain't doing that to the enemies, though, to the ops. He ain't poking the bell. He ain't saying, look at me, y'all ain't did nothing. All his friends do that to him, though. Charleston White did it. But Woody, man, he walk around bad. Don't nobody say nothing to him. Boosie don't say nothing. Ralo doing it. Other people that's probably around him do it. But Woody don't do that. Woody don't be telling him, look, I'm outside and y'all niggas ain't did nothing to me yet. He don't never do that. Because that's not the energy he trying to bring. Why do they got to do that just to explain, like, to make a point? Why they got to do that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say, y'all that mad at Woody, y'all step on him. A friend wouldn't say that. A friend wouldn't say that. You wouldn't mention stepping on him or killing him at all, no matter how you trying to explain the story. All you got to do is say, man, Woody outside every day. He ain't hiding. That's it. You ain't got to say nothing about stepping or he ride with his helmet off. All you can say is, Woody not in PC on the street? Or you can just explain why you made your move. I fuck with Woody. You ain't got to say that. You can be like, man, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Whatever y'all got with Woody, that's none of my business. I fuck with him because the man that he is, the person that I am. You ain't gotta say y'all ain't stepped on him yet. Y'all ain't did nothing to him. He outside every. Nah. The reason why I fuck with Woody, he's a good man. He's positive. He's pushing peace. He changed his ways. We not linking up to talk, drug talk, murder talk. You know. So it is what it is when it comes to shit like that, though, man. But you know, Ralo did what he did. For the people that feel like he's a sucker for that, it is what it is. For the people that feel like it was a business move for the internet, it is what it is. For the people that feel like Ralo a rat lover, it is what it is. But Ralo got to understand, you chose your side. So if Thug don't fuck with Woody and you swing you fuck with Thug hard, you're not showing that you fuck with Thug hard. You fucking with the motherfucker that put him in the situation that he in now. The reason why he can't move around like he want to, yeah, that's what you did. So ain't no way Thug would approve of that. Scooter would stamp that. But what would Rollo say to that? I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm my own man. I don't worship no man
or woman, I worship Allah. That's cool. But when people act away towards you, you know why. You know why. So man, y'all drop your comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this. Y'all, yeah, share y'all thoughts. Y'all follow me on IG, _gang_spitter. Y'all donate to the channel, $Gang_Spitter704. Yeah, man. What y'all feel about Mondo? Mondo squashed the little issue with Woody. He was calling them all rats, all these type of names. So it seemed like Woody is the winner out of this situation. Besides them saying y'all ain't stepped on him yet, Woody the one who come out on top. You see what I'm saying? So you got niggas that's called them rats or don't supposed to hang with rats and shit like that. They fucking with them. Internet fucking with them. Ain't nobody touching them. Woody buying a car every 60 days. He buying a new Mopar, living life, jewelry. You know, he on this positive shit though. You know, he can get down and dirty. He can pick up that gun again, ain't nothing. But he ain't on that. So Woody strong though. Cause Woody not letting the internet tear him down. He letting the internet make him rich. Woody not feeding into all that bullshit. He feeding into that money. Dollar sign. Dollar sign in my eyes, all I see is money. Oh, dollar sign in my eyes, all I see is money. Rubber band, rubber band, rubber band. All I see is money. Yeah, that's that Juicy J. But yeah, man. He was with him. Gone.